Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of Valhalla Vanguard in Aurora 4X, and in previous episode we brought in our, well, pretty much all our military that we have, and we engaged what we presume to be precursors, and once the point defense got off from the jump shock, it's been doing its job perfectly, so Athenians are very good, well, relatively good ship designs, I'd say. At least they do their job well enough. Now, we have been firing some missiles on the enemy. We've managed to get some hits there. The size 6 missiles haven't been able to hit there, but we have hit at least with some of our... Actually, let's have a look. Can we... No, we can't actually get any more information through that. I was just wondering if we could see where we hit them, but of course we can't see that. That would be a bit... perhaps a bit too much. But we don't know... We know the cross-section, which we presume to be 8,600 tons, which is smaller than our ships are. But of course, they have much higher technology. But if we can take out one of these ships, or more than one, if we can take both of these down, for example, energy weapon, right, so point defense is working just as intended. Energy weapon impact over there, okay. There's 2 more missiles going in there, I believe. We can probably zoom down a tiny bit again. Yeah, there's 2 more missiles in there. Not sure if they'll be able to shoot them down. Yeah, they shoot both of them down. Now, our biggest problem is that the salvo sizes are too small. That's a huge issue here. But what we can do right now... Energy weapon impacts... Well, at least we're shooting down the missiles. We'll move in a little bit. But soon I think we will turn around and go rescue the survivors. Energy weapon impacts... Energy weapon impact over there as well. So both sides have pretty effective point defense system. I think at this point, are we still firing or have we run out of... Okay. What's going on? Ah, okay, for some reason took away that. So Moonin. However, you have still missiles. You're running a bit low on anti-ship missiles though. And all the size 3 anti-ship missiles. And this one still has plenty of those. So we know that they don't have anti-missile missiles, they have probably close-in weapon systems or ghost turrets or something like that that they are using. Right. I mean, I suppose I could move some... Oh, missiles in flight. Right. Those are doing alright. I believe Halvar has about the same... Wait, was I looking at Halvar? I think... No? Was I not? Oh, these are all the missiles. Right. I haven't used this one before. And all that missiles in flight tab, so I didn't realize that. Okay. So we're still shooting a lot of missiles. We might need to switch at least some of them. Actually, what I might do... I'm gonna start using Spike. You're gonna start shooting the dummy missiles. And then you're going to move all the size 10 and size 3 missiles, other than the dummies, to Halvar, I think. But for that, I think we may need to go to the ship. I'm not sure why it switched everything off from there, for some reason. Right, Halvar. Ordnance management. from... Spike. We can grab those. How much space do we have? We got quite a bit. Actually, take 10 of these. Take all of those. Yeah, we'll leave some anti-missile missiles there, just in case we need to use those. I don't think we'll have to. But now at least Halvar can keep on shooting for a bit longer. I mean, we might be able to move down the dummies to Spike 2 instead. We should be able to fire quite a few more times. I think once we run out of missiles, I will then probably turn back and go pick up the survivors. Okay, we destroyed the missiles over there. They are running a bit low on missiles, or at least that salvo was a small one. Let's see, can we hit them? Ooh, we did 2 hits. 2 hits fired on there, okay. Explosions detected. I don't think we've found nor had any other hits over there. So far the speeds at least haven't gone down, so we don't actually know if they... I mean, they probably have pretty wide armor, so it's a bit a low chance of hitting the same point twice. And since... ooh, okay, another hit there. But since our size 6 missiles haven't actually hit the enemy yet. The problem is that the point defense picked them off, so we haven't been able to do more damage to maybe do a shock damage over there. Not far away from them, all in all. Ooh, 2 more hits there. Excellent. Oh, come on. The size 6 missile missed. Okay, the chance to... well, it was 44% chance to hit, but it apparently managed to get past the point defense, I think. But then got missed. There's a huge... okay, 2 more hits there. And a dummy missile missed. And some of the anti-ship missiles actually hit. At this point I could probably put on the display again, because there's not that much anymore. I mean, they haven't been firing much missiles, have they? They may have run out. Now, let's see, do we hit them? Target missed. Target missed. And missed. So the dummies and the regular missiles missed. There's the size 6 missile. Does it hit? Ooh, it hit. At least armor strength of 3. Well, I kind of guessed that much. But we have managed to get a hit on the size 6 missiles. Now, I don't think we've actually done anything in terms of damage other than that. And the 2 missiles missed. Energy weapon impact. Well, that was for the dummy, wasn't it? Yeah, dummy was destroyed, okay. Another set of salvos are approaching. Nuclear detonation, so one of the missiles got picked up by the point defense, another hit there. Honestly, I'm starting to be a bit curious. Okay, the dummy hit. And the size 6 missile hit. Excellent. So we're starting to do a fair bit of damage on the limited one. I have no idea if we've done any significant damage though. I have no idea if we actually even penetrated the armor yet. But we've certainly got on some hits there. Another missile got shot down, and I assume the other one missed? Yeah, one missed and one got shot down. And another one missed. That was a dummy missile that missed. And the dummy missiles don't really do damage. They're fast. They're about as fast as our anti-missile missiles right now. So they have easier chance of hitting, but... Okay, 2 of our Size 3 missiles got shot down again. Another one. That was a dummy. And the Size 6 missile missed. Bloody hell. But I think they are out of missiles now. They might be going for their base. To reload. Nuclear detonation, okay, so there was one hit from the dummy. Let's see if we can actually get... I mean, it would be nice if we could get some hits enough to slow them down. I'm not sure if they can actually repair anywhere. So we could just go back and repair the spikes and all that, or the spike, and reload missiles. Maybe a bit less on anti-missile missile right now, and more on the Size 3 and Size 6 missiles. Nuclear detonation strength 9, excellent. Unfortunately, still, I don't think we've done any damage in their internals. Another hit. The dummy was shot down, but that's fine. Unfortunately, shooting the point defense components doesn't actually take out any... Okay, another hit of strength 4. Out of ammo. Okay, which one? Spike is out of dummies, I believe. Yeah, you are. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold fire. However, I can still fire a little bit. A tiny bit. Basically one more salvo, and then the Size 3 missiles are out. But there's another hit with the Size 6. Once we run out of missiles, we could pick up the survivors and go back. Another missile was shot down. Another one was shot down. Right now, hold on. I may need to do a thing here. Just select default raise and just make sure. Does that fix it? Yeah, it might fix it actually. Right. So you're out of those missiles. You're out of the Size 3 missiles. So I'm gonna set you to hold fire. We can still shoot some of the bigger missiles, but that's a bit time consuming. Let's see if we can actually get hits there. No, those were shot down. That one missed. Unfortunately, because that was one of the bigger missiles. Okay, we got a hit and a miss. I mean, again, these missiles are not the best. I'm not denying that. At least they're capable of doing a little bit of damage. I mean, with the better engines that we have currently available, we could probably redesign some quick and dirty missiles to use to get a bit better speeds and such agilities. Okay, there's only the size 6 anti-ship missiles that are going in at this point. We don't have many of those, so I think I'll shoot one more and then I'll hold fire, go for the survivors. Now, of course, that means that they will probably have reloaded by then as well. Which is actually a problem. Okay, now let's... You hold fire on that. I know that we still have a few more missiles there. And now I think it's time to give the fleet an order to go for the wreck over there. So, first of all, remove all. Oh wait, it's the... Hold on. Life pods. That's the one we want to go to. Rescue survivors, then go to Ymir and unload survivors? There we go. We'll go with the 5-second tick still, just so that we can keep on track if we actually hit them or not. That one missed, or got shot down. Again, I have no idea how much damage we've done to them, but we certainly forced them back. Back to reload. But it's still something. The problem is that these bigger missiles are so slow right now. On the other hand, in this sort of distances, we may actually have a bit too much fuel on those missiles. But on the other hand, for future... I don't know. That one missed. That was anticlimactic. Okay, we can probably jump in a bit further. Should be hitting soon, or reaching them soon. And missed. Oh, bollocks. Oh well. Time to get moving. Now they're moving pretty fast. Okay, we rescued the survivors. And now zoom out a little bit further. The problem is that the Explorer is still stuck down here. And that's a problem. But we may have expended all their missiles, so now they may need to go for a long while to actually rescue that. So now I think is the time to send in the freighter from the shipyard to move to the Explorer. Just gonna detach you. Then we go through Moonin, then Task Group, Explorer 1, move 2. I'll give them some fuel to get back there. And then it might have to exit from the Nostran jump point, just in case. Oh, hold on, it wasn't actually... Oh, right, it was the rescue mission, right. So if we have a look at the intelligence that we gather from that. Tactical intelligence. We know that they have at least 3 layers of armor. Countermeasures of 30. Thermal signature is fairly high, although I'm not sure how high our ships have. For example, if you have a look at the Well, I don't know, 18 for example, because that's the first one. Thermal. So they have about 50% extra on top of that. Now the thermal signature is directly from the engine power. I mean, they probably have a bit better engines in general, and they might have some thermal reduction in there. I don't think they have a huge one though, but we'll see. Eventually, once we actually manage to kill one of them. Okay, we lost the contacts over them, but I'm assuming that they have their reload position somewhere pretty far, well, maybe not quite that far away. Hold on, was this? No, that is the outer edge of the system. But I don't expect them to have the... They might be going to Moon in A1 actually to reload, so that is going to take them a month or maybe 2 or 3 to get back here reloaded. Well, let's slow down a little bit. Oh right, that was because we lost the contact. Never mind. Right, well, we didn't lose any, well, we did lose the oiler actually, so we did lose a ship. But we did force them back, so I wouldn't say that was a huge loss. I mean, other than the oiler and the fuel that we lost with that. But it wasn't full on fuel. We can probably deactivate the sensors now. So, actives off. Now we need to repair the spike. Which actually might be a good idea to detach from the rest of them. Just so that if we need to, we can still move the... We'll actually move the spike to patrol 2. Oh right, the patrol 2 is not technically here. I suppose we'll just detach you then. And frankly, even though the spikes didn't really do all that great, they weren't terrible ships. I mean, we did do a decent bit of damage on them. We ran out of missiles, which is a problem. We might want to switch the ordnance on board of Valhalla, for example, to be more geared towards the size 3 missiles and size 6 missiles rather than the anti-missile missiles. But anyway, let's first of all repair Spike 2. It's going to take a little while to repair that, but it's not the end of the world. And frankly, time that it takes to build the spike is quite a long. To build it from scratch, that is. I'm not going to do that right now. Right? We are adding extra slipway for the whaler just because we need more fuel. We're getting a lot of construction factory infrastructure, maintenance facilities, extra mining modules. Speaking of which, how many do we have? We've got 4 currently, so that is making the fisherman production a tiny bit cheaper. Although frankly, we might want to build more of the Sorum harvesters, and we do have them in the queue. We do need another naval shipyard complex to make the carriers that we have, because those carriers might have been rather useful over there. If we could have been able to destroy some of the inner components, and that's basically the point of those anyway. The carriers, to send in the fighters to destroy the engines preferably, and some, like the launchers and such. If there was an internal explosion there, then that would have been quite useful. Unfortunately, that was not to be. Right, but we did manage to escape from that battle. Well, it wasn't really an escape, it was a withdrawal from the system. Right, so magazine ejection system is not that far. Are we... Ordnance production rate, right. And we are producing more ordnance. We're not producing anti-missile missiles right now because we don't really necessarily need them right now. Not in huge numbers anyway. We got over 900 still. There was... Oh, it wasn't patrol completely orders. Okay, I was wondering why didn't we do all the thing there, but that tracks. Do we need to... We may need to do an overhaul on the patrol one though. The maintenance clock is not that bad. Can we... Hold on, we can set that from the class designer still, can't we? We go to Spike and Ordnance. Capacity required. Let's drop the anti-missile missiles down to 30, so it's still 10 salvos technically. But that gives us a bit more room to get some of these... Basically, I think we need more of the size 3 missiles. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. And maybe we'll get one more of them. Right. They are actually pretty... well... I don't know, they could be better. But they did hit the enemy quite a few times at least, so that's good. But unfortunately we are out of time. I think I will probably go forward a little bit in time to repair Spike and all that and figure out a few more things in the meanwhile. But if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.